Hi, welcome to Robin's Roost. I'm Robin Rassett, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I'm going to be showing you one of the cards from my February card club kit. This is a kit that you can get in the mail. It focuses on one paper or one stamp set, and you get enough supplies to make 8 cards plus more because you get an entire roll of ribbon, embellishment, a pack of embellishments, and a half a pack of designer series paper, as well as your card kits. So today's card, if you're one of the kit members, is the bonus card. Now this was not one of the four patterns that you got kits for, but it was one of the bonus instructions. So I usually make 6 cards for the kits when I start designing, and then I choose 4 of them to make the kits to go in the mailings. But the extra ones, I usually give you the instructions for. You don't get the card parts for them, but you get the instructions. So this is the card that we're going to be making today, but I'm going to switch up the colors a little bit so you can get the gist of how it's put together. So let's flip the camera and we'll start creating. So in your kit, the picture of the card was in yellows and greens, but we're going to do it today in blues. So I've got an azure blue, azure afternoon base, and a night of navy matte, and then I have my 5" by 3 3/4 inch piece of fluid 100 watercolor paper. So we're going to start with our water painters. And they come in a set of 3. We're going to use the big one because we want to make a wash. And to get the ink, there's a couple different ways you can do this. You can either take a refill, the ink refill, and put a couple dots on a block if you don't like getting your ink pad covers messy. Or you can squeeze it like I was just doing, and then it puts some ink in the lid. So I want it pretty wet when I do this. So I'm going to squeeze out some water. I do have water in there, don't I? Yes, okay. I don't always leave them with water in. So I'm going to squeeze a few drops onto here so I get it nice and wet. And then we're just going to swish the color on. And we want it kind of sort of in the middle, not all the way to the edges. We kind of want to make a swoosh, right? Looks like I got that just perfect. And then we're going to let it dry for a little bit. Now we're just going to take a Night of Navy ink pad. And I have the big wishing greeting stamp. And we're just going to go ahead and stamp on here. And then for this card, I'm going to say wishing you were here, and I'm going to actually use all the same color ink. The one on my instructions, if you got the kit, were some different colors. Like I said, that one was done in greens and browns. And then I'm going to adhere a strip that is a 1/2 inch, oh, excuse me. I'm going to adhere a strip that is a 1/2 inch by 5 across here. And this is actually the vellum. I don't remember exactly the name of it, but it's the vellum that goes with the Delightful Floral Suite. We're just going to run this across here. And then we're going to take the ribbon that goes with this suite. I love this narrow ribbon. And I'm going to tie a bow, but to make it sit the way I want it, this is just kind of a tip, an easy way to make your bows lay flat, is I'm not going to tie the bow on the piece of ribbon, but I am going to flip this over and we're just going to adhere it to the back. This is our oh, let's hope I still have this straight. Okay, let's see. Is it still straight? No. Okay, there we go. Now, all I need to do is to take another little piece. Take another little piece, and I don't usually cut my ribbon off when I tie. That way I only have to cut off one end to trim it, but whichever way you like to do it. Just going to do my little bow, pull it nice and tight, and then shorten it up to where I want it. And see, when I do that, I only have to cut off the one side to make my little short tails, so I don't waste as much ribbon. I know, like maybe an extra inch, right? Us frugal stampers. And then I can put this wherever I want it on here. And I'm just going to grab a glue dot to do that. And I'm going to roll it up into a little ball. Put it where I want it. And just stick my ribbon into it. And then we're just going to, let's see, do we want this popped up? I think that might look nice popped up. Let's go ahead and grab some dimensionals. And because it's watercolor, we might want to put a couple in the middle, just because it sometimes gets a little bit, from being wet, it gets a little, what's the word for it? Deformed? That's not the word I want. Ripply? And then we just need to center this. And then isn't that pretty? And really such a simple card, right? And then all we need to do is put a piece of white, which I did not cut before I started, but put a piece of white in there, and you have a great spot to make a note to somebody, you know, when you're in Florida and it's, you know, 80 degrees out and your friend is up in Minnesota and it's -20. So anyways, thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed this, I do monthly card clubs, and you get a kit with all the pieces and parts to make different 8 cards with 4 different designs, so 2 of each. And then you also get 2 bonus card instructions. So you get instructions for all of the cards, but then there's instructions for 2 cards that you don't have kits for. So this is one of them for the month of February. And next month we are going to be, for March, we're going to be doing the Labeled with Love stamp set and punch. So that is going to be our theme for next month, Labeled with Love. And the kit costs $45, and you get a half a pack of designer paper, a roll of ribbon, and some embellishments. Oh, that's what we forgot, embellishments. So this kit, I kind of went back and forth, and then the people who got the kit could choose whether they got the bee trinkets or the brass hearts. They kind of both went really well with this one. So where was I? Yes, you get the some embellishments, and then the kits and envelopes for everything, for all the cards in the kits, and free shipping. And then if you want to, you can purchase the stamp set that I've used or the bundle separately. And so hope you enjoy, and join us next month for the Labeled with Love. Thanks for stopping by at the Roost. Be sure to watch the other delightful wishes cards from the month of February. Thanks for stopping by at the Roost. Hope you enjoyed.